One of the first places I went to serve God when I was a youngster was a place called Boondi in the northwest of India. Hard, staunch, difficult Hindus. 7 brothers and myself with Bibles and tracts and Gospels with our old beat up vehicle. We went to this place. We got beaten up very bad. Without mercy, we were beaten. One brother, blood began to ooze down from the beating. We had to leave the place. Some years went by. A young brother from one of the Bible schools, a 19-year-old young brother, after finishing his studies, said to our leaders, "Jesus wants me to go to Boondi." They said, you are a little fellow, you're only 19 years old, Boondi is a dangerous place, you don't go. He said, "But I prayed the whole year, Jesus wants me to go to Boondi." The senior brother said, "Son, are you sure Jesus told you to go to Boondi?" He said, "Yes." "Then you please go." He went to Boondi, rented a place for about $5 a month. After a few nights, in the middle of the night, someone came and busted the door open, and he found himself surrounded by 6-7 men. One tall Rajput with a turban on his head pulled this brother up by his leg, the skinny brother, and said, "You young fellow, tomorrow you leave this place. If you stay here, we can tear you apart like we do with a chicken. We don't want your God. We got plenty of gods and goddesses here. Tonight we will not kill you, but tomorrow you leave this place." He got scared, and I would too, and you would too. Next morning, he soon after took the first bus and the train and ran back to the mission station and told our brothers, trembling with fear, "They came last night. They said they will kill me." And it was easy to believe because some years prior to that, another brother who went to the region for preaching the gospel, he was martyred. So they said, "What are you going to do?" "I don't know what to do. They're going to kill me." Again, the senior most brother said, "Son, I want to ask you one question. Did Jesus ask you to go to Boondi?" He said, "I know he told me to go to Boondi. That is only burden I have." "Are you sure?" He said, "I know, but they're going to kill me." He said, "Son, you go back to Boondi. Most probably, they will come back to you again. Yes, maybe there's a possibility you may get killed. But remember, heaven is a much better place than Boondi anyway. You wait there for us, and we will come later." And the senior most brother who told him that has a scar on his forehead. As Paul said, the mark of the cross, persecution that he faced for preaching the gospel. The young brother knelt down and they laid a hand on him, prayed for him, and sent him back to Boondi. He got in the bus weeping, believing that he will never see them again alive. He reached Boondi. Sure enough, after a few days, the same people came back and said, "Why are you now going to make us murderers? Didn't we tell you not to come here?" He listened to all their mighty speech and very calm, sober. He said, "You know what? The sooner you do your job, it is better for me. Heaven is a much better place than your Boondi anyway. What do you do with a fellow who wants to get killed?" Yes, he faced some persecution, some problems. Some years goes by. I get a telephone call in the middle of the night. "Hello?" I said, "Yes." "Brother K," I said, "It's KP speaking. Brother, we want you to come to Boondi." I want to put the phone down. He said, "No, brother, we want you to inaugurate the church that is in." The story changes. Next month I flew to Delhi, took a train and went to Boondi. You want to see faces glow with love of Jesus? Come to Boondi and see the first generation converts. 150 some adults and wives and children worshiping Jesus. So intense. Not for 2 hours, but goes on 3, 4, 5 hours. And I sat there weeping through the whole service and taught God's word. When it was over, this brother said, This is a man who said he will tear me like a chicken.